What's up, guys? My name is Elias, and James Gunn's Superman is officially in theaters, ushering in a new era of the DC universe. And while Superman has worn many outfits throughout his numerous cinematic adventures, some are naturally more appealing and significant than others. So here's my official ranking of every live action Superman suit from the worst to the best. Let's get it. In last place, I got Kirk Allen from the Superman TV serials from the late 40s and early 50s. Now, Kirk Allen had the genuine pleasure of being the first actor to wear the Man of Steel's iconic red and blue tights on screen. Unfortunately, Allen's suit looked more like a sweater with an S plastered on the front of it, not to mention his long john underwear around his waist. Up next, we got George Reeves from Superman and the Mole Men and the Adventures of Superman TV series from the 1950s. Now, Reeves became the definitive Superman for a large number of fans back in the day as he battled mole men and mobsters alike in a near onesie made of skin tight cloth. Sure, this suit may be a simple yet justified version of the character for the time, but it just doesn't really do it for me. Next up, we got Dean Cain from Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. I almost always forget that Dean Cain even played Clark Kent for a brief spell in the 90s. Underneath his civilian clothes hid a skin tight vinyl fabric with a stitched on giant S and Halloween worthy utility belt. The cape looks cool enough, but the suit comes off just a little corny. Next up, we got the Tyler Hoechlin suit from CW's Supergirl. I wasn't the biggest fan of Tyler Hoechlin's debut in Supergirl, but not because he wasn't a good Clark Kent or Superman. It's mainly because his suit needed work. It somewhat comes off as cosplay, though I will admit the material is fancy enough to be, far better than Dean Cain's, for example. Next, we got Evil Superman from Superman 3. Though I absolutely despised Superman 3, which some of you may know by now, I'll admit that I was feeling Evil Superman's darker hued suit. The almost indigo blue and maroonish red accented the design in such a way that you almost wish Christopher Reeve had been wearing it for the last two movies. Almost. Coming in at number 10, we got Tyler Hoechlin's Elseworlds crossover suit from the CW. Before 2021 Zack Snyder's Justice League, this is actually the first version of black suited Superman we've ever seen in live action. Hoechlin's Elseworlds suit is sleek, form fitting, and an homage to the character's new 52 costume. The silver S symbol uniquely stands out, again making you wish this was actually Superman's main suit. At number 9, we got Tyler Hoechlin's suit from season 1 of Superman and Lois. When the actor was set to co-lead his very own series on the CW, it was inevitable for him to ditch his old threads for some new ones. Enter the suit you see above. While I'm not a huge fan of the spray painted look, it does fit a TV version of the Man of Steel perfectly. However, Tyler Hoechlin's suit from season 4 is way better in my opinion. Battling Doomsday was no easy feat, but when Superman came back from the dead, he needed a suit to resonate with that sentiment. So, with muted colors and finally a protruding emblem on his chest that simply looks better than the 3D print look, Tyler Hoechlin's Season 4 suit, I can't even talk today, stands out as one for the ages. Just right above that, though, I got Tyler Hoechlin's suit from the flashback in Season 1 of his debut as Superman. During said flashback in Superman and Lois, we are very briefly treated to the very first costume Clark ever wore. Exuding major throwback vibes, this suit pays the utmost homage to the 1930s and 40s comics, complete with the homemade, light-hearted feel throughout its design. Just missing the top 5, I gotta go with a classic. That's Christopher Reeve's suit from Superman's 1 through 4, and although they have been slightly altered as far as the color hues and whatnot, it's basically the same design, so we're going with this at number 6. The OG classic Christopher Reeve suit did become instantly iconic upon its debut in 1978. A tribute to the comics of the Golden Age, Reeve's solid build filled out the skin-tight spandex, boldly presenting an everyman version of the last son of Krypton with the most vibrant colors to boot. I was debating back and forth whether to put Brandon Routh's suit from Superman Returns above Christopher Reeve's suit as the number 6 spot, but I ended up going with Brandon Routh's Superman Returns, and perhaps it's just a nostalgia factor because this is the Superman movie I grew up watching. Routh rocked one of the best superhero suits I had seen at the time, and seemingly a continuation of the Reeve films, this suit was noticeably darker and more detailed, remaining in theme with the film's somber and more serious tone. But rounding out the top five, I gotta go with David Cornsweet's Superman suit from the new Superman movie. While I was initially skeptical of James Gunn's version of the new 52 like suit, finally seeing it in action changed my mind completely. David Cornsweet not only fills the suit out nicely, but the bright colors and alienized S on the chest make it pop in the DC universe brimming with hope. Plus, trunks. And while I do love David Cornsweet's new 52 like suit from the new Superman movie, I just couldn't help myself but put Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come suit right above it. Acting as the first live action version of Superman from the epic Kingdom Come storyline in the comic books, Ralph's redemption in the CW's Crisis crossover as the much maligned Superman from 2006 saw him donning an insanely accurate suit that showed off Ralph's increased size and stoicism. Comparing Henry Cavill's first Man of Steel suit to his Batman vs Superman suit, it really is almost night and day. Cavill's return in the 2016 sequel to Man of Steel saw him sporting a hypertoned, angularly detailed supersuit that was somehow darker than his previous one, with padding, it looks like. In line with BVS's story, though, this suit conveys more of a godlike feel for the Kryptonian, making him look like more of a savior than ever before. I think you can tell where this trend is going, as I really do love Henry Cavill's Superman suits in the movie. But when Zack Snyder's Justice League dropped and Superman was resurrected, sure, I knew what was coming, but I'd be remiss to say that I didn't squeal like a pig when we actually saw him return in the friggin' black suit, no less. The gray cape, the silver S, the sleek aesthetic, it's just so dang beautiful. Like, thank you, Zack Snyder, for even making this a thing in the movies. Nevertheless, as much as I love Black Suited Superman, Cavill's initial outing in the appropriately titled Man of Steel remains to this day my favorite suit. From its darkened hues and detailed seams to the giant S and the heavy cape, everything about this suit simply screams Superman. There you have it, guys. My official ranking of all 15 live action Superman suits. If I did miss one, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know which one is your favorite out of every Superman suit you've seen on screen. Make sure to like and share this video so someone else can join in on the conversation too. And keep on the lookout for more Superman and DC content. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care and God bless.